Welcome back to Brick Language and our new video series, Play, Build, Talk. This week, we've been focusing on describing. And this is our ASL sign for describing, taking two OK signs, laying them down, and going back and forth, describe or explain. As we wrap up this week of the language skill describing, we've used color words, size words, texture words, and we even worked on describing people. Today we're finishing up with an equally important language skill and part of describing, and that is everyone's favorite, spatial concepts or position words. We've talked about this in several other videos and we know the important role this plays. But not only does it play a role in following directions, it plays a very important role in being able to tell a story or describe a scenario or person. Being able to tell somebody that they are on the ship, or that they are under the plane, or that they were behind their friends. To be able to describe how people are related to each other in space is an integral part of describing a story or a scene, or being able to tell what happened. So when you're playing with Lego, we've talked about this before, using your spatial concepts here in conjunction with your other descriptors like color, size, texture, and appearance, also being able to describe where they are, just finishes telling that story and allows you to be able to paint the picture of what you're seeing in your mind. So our action item and our very last one for the week is position words. So you can do that any way you want to. You see here I have several ships built. I've got several minifigures. We could create a whole scene here. Friend sets that have little buildings, anything you can where you can put something in, on, under, create that moment and use that to describe things around you. And now your descriptors have taken on a new role and begins to clarify the story your child is trying to tell. Hopefully with all of these new descriptor ways that they're learning, their stories will become more clear, the things they're sharing with you will be easier for them, and more important, you will have a better level of communication between the two of you and maybe help with some frustration or things they're struggling to understand. Another way to work on spatial concepts is with my new book, Where's the Baby? This is a language-centered coloring book for children between the ages of 2 and 5, but can be used with anyone older than that. It is a book of coloring pages that teach positions. This book takes spatial concepts or position words onto the page and allows the child to really color through and look at what position people are in. But you can also use this book to describe what's happening with each of the baby animals. So this would be a great gift for a new mom. This would be a great gift for a teacher at the end of the year if they teach littles, or a speech therapist that maybe is seeing your child. So this book is available in bound copy at Amazon, and it's available with digital download on Teachers Pay Teachers. And no, you do not have to be a teacher in order to shop at Teachers Pay Teachers. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you've gotten something out of these language lessons. If you liked what we did, give us a thumbs up. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't checked out any of our previous videos, please go back and do that. And you'll see what all we have with regards to our language. And thanks again. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.